Have you ever dreamed of winning a big poker tournament? You know you have. And if you've gotten this far in this series, you're not far from being there. But it could be the bubble. It could be getting close to that time where you're either in the money or you're out. And you have to know what to do because it ain't easy. But our pros will tell you their tips, there's tricks, there's strategies. They'll reveal all to make you into a winning player.
And to help you become a winning player is European star Noah Boken. 2 big wins already on his poker CV.
I won the EPT in Copenhagen last year and the British Poker Open this year in London.
Alongside Noah, one of the top-ranked tournament players in the world and a regular at the final table, Tony G.
I've won over 1.5 million in prize money. I'm the WPT Bad Boys champion and I've made 40 final tables in my career.
And to help give you an overview of the game is a true poker legend, Mike Sexton, a player who's won just about everything the game has to offer.
Poker's like everything else in life. Those who prepare to win do better than those that don't. And one thing I can guarantee you about poker, anyone who wants to become a winning player can do so.
Before we hear from Tony and Noah, let's just review what we've learned so far. We talked about sitting down in a tournament. We talked about early play, premium hands, and we talked about what to do when the blinds start to go up. How to steal, how to be aggressive, how to defend. But what do you do when your stack is either really big or really small? Now, Tony, short stack play, of course, is not what you want to be doing, but sometimes you have to.
Yeah, definitely. Most of the time you're short stacked, I mean, really. So, you know, you're not going to be a chip leader a lot of the time. And you have to know how to play, and this is what really counts. So good players are made about being very good with short stacks.
Noah, what do you define a short stack as? How many times the big blind?
A short stack, how many times the big blind? Let's say when you have maybe 8 big blinds, pretty short.
And at that point, you're ready to do anything?
Yeah, like the most important thing is when you're that short, if you put a chip in, you have to go all the way. You can't make a raise and fold because there's too much in there.
Noah says it's about 8 big blinds are left. Let's have a look at Ralph Bird on a short stack, passed around to him on the button. Now the blinds here are 7 and 15,000, and Ralph's got about 45,000 left. No hand. Is it all in still a good play from the button?
I like the play. I would do the same thing. I mean,
Yeah,
it's random, but I mean, this is a good play.
There's a lot in the middle, so.
When you look at Mel Judah, he's a tight, solid player. He doesn't like to gamble. It's a move that you can push. A lot of hands Mel is going to fold.
I mean,
this hand Mel should fold.
Cost him 30,000.
It's only money, Mel.
And still, if he calls, you see Bird still has 36%.
Yeah, it's mathematically a good play to do that.
Because first they have to find the hand, and they still have to call, and then they still have to beat you. Like, they're almost drawing dead, right?
Would you be calling with Mel's hand in this spot?
I would be. I would be.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Ralph still took a good shot there.
Good shot. It's all about being aggressive and
You
going
can double up
for it.
now. You have to be a little lucky, but if you just sit there, your stack's going to go away.
If Mel had 10-5, he would have folded. So there's many better hands that Mel would have folded.
Deuce, 5,
Ralph's got a pretty good shot here. He's got pair.
Ralph hits the front.
I mean, obviously Ralph got down, and now he's got 2 pairs. Obviously, he got down farther than he wanted to. The blinds went up. He only had 3 big blinds left. Yeah. What would you rather do? Would you rather get your chips in first with a bad hand or call with a good hand?
Like, I'd rather get them all in with a bad hand because you have a chance to pick it up
With
without
no
seeing a
contest.
flop. And when you're calling, you know your life's at stake.
It's a good play. It's a good aggressive play, and it's a play that will give everybody a chance to win a tournament.
Well, Bird won that hand, but the very next hand he faced another decision. And Tony, I mean, you think now that he's got 90,000 with the blind 715, he could actually fold a hand here?
Oh, now, yeah. Now he's got a good stack. He can. I'd be waiting for a decent hand now. I wouldn't be going in now. No way.
What would you do?
You have some more time. It depends where he is.
He's under the gun here.
He's under the gun. Then it's a fold because you have 4
It's
people
an
still.
automatic fold. Any position right there because there's just no value now to steal the blinds.
What
He's got a
would,
good stack.
yeah, what would you say the line is? So sometimes you can push the panic button too early.
Yeah, that's over the line. If you see there's 5 players left, so average is 120, he's got 90,000. That's crazy. That's a terrible play. And you just got to be more, you just got to play better than that. You can't afford to make a move like that. It's just, there's no value in that. Because
So with 45,000, it was a good move because he had so few chips. But with 90,000, he can afford to let the blinds go by.
definitely, you can afford it.
Like if he's on the button, he should do it again. But now he's under the gun.
Maybe, that's questionable. He could do it on a button. That would be
to
okay.
pick up like 25,000.
That would be okay. But right there's no value.
I was gonna call. You said not 9-5 because I.
He's managed to get away with it. Do you think a lot of people knock themselves out of a tournament by pushing the panic button too early?
Yeah, they do, but that's better to be going all in than to be calling. So what he's doing is still a better option than other options. He's being the aggressive person. They have to call it. If he doesn't get called, then he can do it. You could do it 5 times in a row. You really could once you get in a roll.
Well, let's just look at one last example from Ralph Bird. Now he's come back up to where he's got about 160,000. 2 people have gotten knocked out, but the blinds are 10 and 20,000. And three-handed, how is short stack play different three-handed, or?
You've got to be very aggressive.
Yeah, when the blinds get so high, like the problem is there's not that many chips in play, and with real high blinds, as I said, if you're gonna play, you're probably playing for your whole stack because you don't want to raise to 60,000 and lay it down. So let's see what he does here.
He's thinking so long. He's
thinking too long. Yeah, he's giving it away.
I mean, I'm an instinct player. I just do it straight away because thinking is not a good situation.
Yeah, you know.
He's got an average.
They know he's not
hand.
slow playing a big hand here. He's really like.
It's taken a long time, hasn't it? Would you be going all in quickly here, or would you be folding quickly?
I would have been all in or
Depend on-
folding already a long time ago.
And you think either play is fine?
Either fight, yeah. I mean, Ralph is a good player because he's very aggressive. And that's giving him more chance than the people we've seen making big laydowns on the flop, you know, if you're laying down kings on the flop and things like that.
Mel Judah has lost quite a few chips by not playing aggressively.
Yeah,
Well, Ralph
Mel's
is-
been waiting for a good hand, and you know, unfortunately, the wear and tear of the game has taken hold of him, and it's been diluted.
Murphy has a decision here. He says,
104 more to call.
I think he's got king 8.
Yeah, it looks like he feels like gambling, but it's a big gamble still for him.
There's no way you can call in his position, but
Just this play.
Well, if people can't call you unless you have they have a very big hand, it gives you more incentive to push your chips.
it just shows you what Ralph is doing is without having a hand, he's staying in the tournament. From being a low stack, he's got average chips now, and he's a threat there. He's a very dangerous player. And it's a great example of what anyone can do.
Let's move on to a guy who didn't do well with a short stack, and then see if you guys think he had a problem. David Weisner, our old friend. Now, he's down to about 32,000 here, and he's limped in under the gun with the 2 queens. The blinds are 7 and 15. Is this a trap play?
The thing is, it would be a trap play if he had aces, but queens are very vulnerable, and like, you'll see other people will limp in, and I don't know. Let's see what comes out.
Do you agree, Tony?
This is a horrible play. I mean, you see when I play. In this situation, if I have kings, I'm moving all in.